Okay, so look right here, okay? Can you look right there?
So he's like a great kid.
I got it.
You ready? You ready to be, you want to be on YouTube?
More chill. Like, so German Shepherds are real high maintenance.
We have some friends over and we're going to show you the kid garden. You ready, Ben?
He's not high maintenance. He loves lounging.
Ben, obviously, has no problem being on the camera. Oh, you pruning?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off this.
Alright, cool.
Yellow.
Yellow. That means it needs to come off, right? So here we have... Ben, that one's still kind of little to prune. You're actually doing it? Don't pull the whole thing off.
Okay.
What are those, Ben?
Tomatoes. This one got bigger. And that one. And
That one got bigger?
We do. This is variegated, is that what that is?
Yep, variegated, that's right, very good. So there are 3 tomato plants, and then that's nasturtium, that's the edible flower that I gave you a leaf of. Marigold, in this corner there's a sunflower seed. That's an eggplant, Ichabod eggplant, which is like a purple one.
I think that's what I have.
Yeah, that is a purple bell pepper and a habanada pepper. Oh, Benny, you pruned.
Yeah, I got this off.
You are a man obsessed with pruning, are you not?
Tiny!
And over here we have some cucumbers and some melons that have not come up yet. Green beans all down one side, and zinnias. And then here we put in a desi squash, a ground cherry, and some other herbs right here. You will be seeing this video on Saturday, which is normally our garden tour day. And you may notice that this is not a garden tour. That is because I have been really sick the last 2 days. I didn't do any video, and frankly, I did not have it in me to do a garden tour tonight. So that's gonna be a little delayed this week. I'm sorry. It's one of the downsides of the fact that this is real life and we are real people producing these videos. But I did want to have a video for you. So we're gonna take a quick look at the garden, and I'm actually gonna pull some radishes and share with you my favorite way to use radishes. Hey Ezra, what are you doing?
I'm picking 2.
You're picking peas? Oh, you said you're picking 2?
Yeah, but...
You like eating peas?
Oh man, it's broken.
It's okay, it's still good. You're gonna break it with your teeth.
Ow.
Our peas are in like full production, really tall plants, lots of peas on them. We will pretty much just eat them fresh. My kids all love snacking on peas in the garden, and so most all of these get eaten in the garden. That's okay. That to me is worth growing something. It's not always about preserving, it's not always about eliminating the grocery bill for the meals. But I mean, they literally will be like, we're hungry, we want a snack, can we go to the garden and eat peas? So that's a great thing. I'm never gonna discourage that. So something that's happened here that I was not anticipating is I planted these pole beans, and in some places they actually climbed the peas instead of climbing the trellis. So I'm gonna have to sort that out, because these peas are not going to live as long as these pole beans are. They'll start to struggle here in the next month or so when it starts getting really hot. As you can see, we definitely have a lot of peas going on here. And then the purple Magnolia tendril peas are really beautiful. Some of them are taller than this trellis, which is about 7 feet up. You know, from the ground. Obviously it's 6-foot fencing sitting in the raised bed. So those peas are pretty tall. I am a self-proclaimed radish pusher. I actually just love encouraging people to get in the garden and to grow their own food, and radishes are one of the simplest things that you can grow. Now, if you've had issues with radishes, most likely the issue was the heat. If you grow them during a time of year that it's hot, they just don't do very well. They tend to bolt and go to seed, put off flowers, before they develop very much of a root. Actually, that's exactly what happened right here. Those are radish flowers, and this is a Shawo green fruit radish that I'd planted, and I don't know if this particular variety just didn't like the heat, because a lot of my other radishes are growing fine without bolting, but this one sure did go straight to flower. And I'm actually gonna leave this and see if I can't harvest some seeds out of it. Down here I've got some French breakfast radishes, which actually are a little on the older side. I should have harvested some of these a while ago. So the texture may be a little bit pithy on some of these, but for the most part they'll still be okay. And down here I've got some cherry bell radishes. Oh, that's just a little guy. And over here I've got some Malaga radishes, which are really pretty purple. Some of these I sowed really close together, and so I need to pull out the larger ones so that the smaller ones can grow some roots. Actually, if you'll remember, whenever I went to Washington, up to Malaga, Washington, I came home and I sowed these radishes because I knew I had seeds for them, and they had the same name of the town that I had just visited, which I thought was cool. And you may remember that video. I did a video like traveling home from Washington where I'd taken my doTERRA team up there, and yeah, probably feels like, oh, that wasn't very long ago. That's because it wasn't. And these radishes are already ready to harvest because they grow really fast. So why do I love radishes so much? Well, it's really just because they grow really, really fast. Most radish varieties go from seed to harvest in less than 4 weeks. It's one of the quickest things you can grow. However, like many people, when I first got into gardening, I thought, I don't really eat very many radishes. I don't really like radishes very much. I like some, like a little bit, like maybe a single diced radish over several tacos. You know, I'm not someone who's just eating radishes whole. And so I thought, why would I need to grow very many? But then I learned that you can roast them. It's super simple. You just quarter them, put a little bit of olive oil and some salt on them, and roast them in a 400-degree oven until they start to get brown around the edges, like roughly 20 minutes or so, just like you would roast potatoes. And they are a total game changer as far as growing your own food, because it's something that you can grow really, really fast that can be like a staple or a filler in a meal. Like if you're cooking a main dish and you need a side that is filling, radishes can really stand in place of like potatoes or rice, and they're low glycemic. They're something that you can eat if you can't handle high carb stuff. So definitely a game changer, because with this many radishes, I can quarter these and roast these, and they stand as a really substantial side for my family for a meal. And you don't have to just take my word for it. A lot of people have given this a try for the first time since hearing me talk about it, and raved about how absolutely awesome radishes are. They don't even taste spicy anymore once they're roasted. Seriously, you gotta try it and let me know if you love it, because I think it's really awesome. This stuff is growing so fast. And look at the green stalk on my front porch here. Look how this is filling out. Isn't that crazy? Got some kale there, and I actually put a tomato in the bottom of this one. We'll see how it goes. And my beautiful greenhouse. I think some of my favorite time to spend in this greenhouse is at night, when I come out here and the lights are on, and it's just such a nice place to be. It's still warm. It's still 80 degrees in here, even though it's turning dark outside. Working hard or hardly working, Kitten George? Bear, stop. I've decided to make Kitten George an appointment and get him a lion cut, which is essentially getting him shaved. And I realize that's gonna make him look like a clown, but I'm having the hardest time keeping the mats out of his hair. Because he gets into everything. Like literally the other day he came walking up to the garden covered in mud. And I'm like, dude, you are a cat, not a dog. And he's like, don't care. You're playing mud. Look at him. Look how unbothered he is, even by me talking about this. I'm sorry, Georgie boy. I'm sorry for what's coming. Hey, girlies. I ran out of light last night, couldn't finish my vlog, so I figured I would go ahead and take you guys out here with me this morning. Someone commented recently they missed morning milking footage. Maya actually usually milks the goats during the week because I take Jackson to school during the mornings. However, it's Saturday now, so I decided to bring you guys out here with me And soon the school year is over, so I'll probably be doing a lot more morning milking once I no longer have to drive every morning to the school. Milking is actually one of my favorite morning chores. Something very therapeutic about it. Especially once the does are trained. Stand training is definitely not one of my favorite things to do. But the girls that I'm currently milking are all really well behaved and kind of a joy to milk. I beat Miriam. I got all her milk out before she was done eating, so now I just sit and wait and talk with you. My friend Jessica, who works at Baker Creek, I've introduced you guys to her before. She's actually coming down today. She's getting a couple of my little bucklings that were born this year. I'm taking them back up to her farm in Missouri. And I am going to be shooting my garden tour a little bit late, but it'll be up Monday morning for y'all. And we'll get back to premiering those on Saturdays next weekend. Back in the groove of things. I actually wanted to talk to you guys about a small channel. You know that I have a huge heart to help small YouTube channels. Actually, our friends over at VW Family Farm sent me a screenshot. Ben Vinson sent me a screenshot the other day where he had been clearing out some old emails and came across the email from last summer where YouTube had notified him that I had subbed to his channel, and he sent me the screenshot because at the time I had 3,000 subs. So it's really cool to me to look back on a year ago where our channel was still very much a small channel, and you guys have just supported us beyond our wildest dreams, and for that we are so thankful. So I just like to pay it forward and share about other channels that I feel like are really capturing the heart of this life and sharing it and encouraging other people and just doing good things. And this morning I actually saw on a group that I'm in Facebook where somebody was talking about a channel. The guy's name is Chris, and his channel is Single Dad Homesteading. And I've had the joy of meeting Chris in person, and he is a precious guy. He has the most adorable little girl, and he is homesteading in like the Northeast Appalachia, Tennessee area, and has a beautiful property, is doing really awesome things as a single dad with his little girl. He is a Marine veteran, and so, you know, Maya has a real heart for that. And this morning I saw that he was actually like on the brink of getting monetized, which is a big deal for a YouTube channel. There are some requirements that you have to meet in order to have ads put on your videos where YouTube can become a source of income for you. And I know that as a single dad and a veteran, having another source of income would be a huge blessing for Chris. And he really is sharing really precious content. And so I wanted to share him with you guys because I really think that he has a lot to offer, and I know you guys love to support people who are doing good things. So I'm going to link Chris's channel down below so you can go give him and Elin some love. They're just really sweet. I actually went back this morning, was drinking my coffee and stuff, and went through some of his older videos, stuff that I haven't seen before, and watched them, and I just really felt moved to share his channel with y'all and support him in reaching this goal. Hey, goat change out time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mayhem here is actually my heaviest milker. She still has 2 boys on her, and she milks more than the other ones. Hey, you want to carry the milk in?
But the milk's too heavy.
The milk's too heavy? Are you so sleepy? Try it. Is it too heavy?
Yeah.
What is Gabe doing? He's trying to get a taste of the milk. Good thing there's a lid, huh?
Yeah.
Here, trade me. You carry the empty bucket. Here, just grab the edge, and I'll take the milk from Gabriel. No, Gabriel. They're all checking to see if you have food. Hey, let's go through the front gate. Come on, let's go through the front door, so we don't have to go by Con. That stinker. Bye, stinker. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go in, make some lunch for these dudes that are out here working on the farm. I will be shooting some more video today, which you guys will be seeing later on. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I bless you. Until next time.